Kentucky DMV Permit Test 5.
Question 1. Which of the following right-of-way rules is not true?
At an intersection where there is no stop sign, yield sign or oncoming traffic signal, drivers must yield to vehicles coming from the left. Drivers must yield the right-of-way at all times to pedestrians who are in a marked or unmarked crosswalk. You must obey signals given by a law enforcement officer, even if the officer's signals contradict the traffic signals. Pedestrians using a guide dog or carrying a white cane have absolute right-of-way.
Answer.
At an intersection where there is no stop sign, yield sign or oncoming traffic signal, drivers must yield to vehicles coming from the left.
Question 2. In a roundabout intersection, drivers must, whether they need to make a right turn, a left turn, a U-turn or continue forward.
Turn left and merge into the circle. Turn left and then turn right. Turn right and merge into the circle. Turn right and then turn left.
Answer.
Turn right and merge into the circle.
Question 3. What does this sign indicate to a driver?
A one-way road ahead, drive with caution. A dirt road ahead, use a lower gear. A slippery road ahead, reduce your speed. A hill curve ahead, watch for opposite traffic.
Answer.
A slippery road ahead, reduce your speed.
Question 4. When there are 4 or more lanes with traffic moving in opposite directions, 2 solid yellow lines mark the
individual lanes of travel, center of the roadway, edge of the road. None of the above.
Answer.
Center of the roadway.
Question 5. Which of the following statements is not correct?
Bicycles and motorcycles move slower and stop slower than expected. Never move beside a motorcycle in the same lane. Motorcycles are entitled to the same full lane width as other vehicles. When driving around, bicycles increase the following distance.
Answer.
Bicycles and motorcycles move slower and stop slower than expected.
Question 6. When following a vehicle at night, always
switch off your high beam headlights. Follow closely. Turn off your headlights. Use high beam headlights.
Answer.
Switch off your high beam headlights.
Question 7. Which of the following road rules about turning is not correct?
When making turns, go from one lane to the other as directly as possible without crossing lane lines. When making a right turn, avoid swinging wide to the left. Where there are no signs to control turning, you must turn into the lane farthest from the one you came from. When making a left turn, avoid cutting the corner sharply.
Answer.
Where there are no signs to control turning, you must turn into the lane farthest from the one you came from.
Question 8. When approaching an intersection to make a right turn, you must stay and make the turn close to the right curb.
In the center lane. As close to the left as possible. As close to the right as possible. On the shoulder.
Answer.
As close to the right as possible.
Question 9. Which of the following statements about parking is false?
When parking on a downhill grade, turn your wheels toward the curb. It is illegal to park on a freeway. It is legal to park on the shoulder of the road as far away from traffic as possible in an emergency. It is legal to park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant.
Answer.
It is legal to park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant.
Question 10. What does this traffic sign mean?
You are leaving a divided highway and entering a one-way road. You are leaving a two-way highway and entering a divided roadway. You are leaving a one-way road and entering a divided highway. You are leaving a divided roadway and entering a two-way highway.
Answer.
You are leaving a divided roadway and entering a two-way highway.
Question 11. The hand and arm extended downward indicates the driver's intention to
take a left turn. Take a right turn. Go straight. Slow down or stop.
Answer.
Slow down or stop.
Question 12. A pedestrian using a white cane or a white cane tipped with red is usually
a crew person. A flag person. A blind person. A school child.
Answer.
A blind person.
Question 13. The sign warns drivers of
a residential area crossing. A school zone. A work zone crossing. A railroad crossing.
Answer.
A school zone.
Question 14. If you approach a person who is about to cross the road, walking with the white cane or a white cane tipped with red, you must
stop. Go slow. Use your horn. Take a detour.
Answer.
Stop.
Question 15. If you plan to turn beyond an intersection, you must
signal before passing through the intersection. Signal just after you pass through the intersection. Not give any turn signal. Signal just before making a turn.
Answer.
Signal just after you pass through the intersection.
Question 16. If you are approaching a stop sign, you must
stop at the solid white stop line. Stop at the broken white stop line. Stop at the broken yellow stop line. Stop at the edge of the road.
Answer.
Stop at the solid white stop line.
Question 17. If you see a blind pedestrian who is crossing with a guide dog or white cane with a red tip, you should
stop at least 10 feet away from the pedestrian. Turn on your headlights to alert the pedestrian. Reduce your speed and move slowly. Blow your horn to alert the pedestrian.
Answer.
Stop at least 10 feet away from the pedestrian.
Question 18. If you are going to stop or slow down at a place where another driver does not expect it, you must to let those behind you know your intentions.
Change lanes quickly. Switch on your emergency lights. Tap your brake pedal 3 or 4 times quickly. Blow your horn.
Answer.
Tap your brake pedal 3 or 4 times quickly.
Question 19. If you are driving on a road with 3 or more lanes, you should stay, except when passing another vehicle.
In the extreme left lane. In the middle lane. In the extreme right lane. On the shoulder of the road.
Answer.
In the middle lane.
Question 20. While getting onto an expressway, you reach the end of a freeway on-ramp. At this point, you should be traveling
at a speed under the speed of traffic. At 50 miles per hour. At 30 miles per hour. As close as possible to the speed of traffic.
Answer.
As close as possible to the speed of traffic.
Question 21. Drivers must be cautious if it starts to rain on a hot day, because pavement can be very slippery for the first few minutes due to
oil in the vehicle. Melting of tires. Water in the asphalt. Oil in the asphalt.
Answer.
Oil in the asphalt.
Question 22. A. Offers you the best possible protection in a car crash and, therefore, is your best defense against the drunk driver.
Windshield wiper. Car sensitive toolkit. Curved cushion seat. Safety seat belt.
Answer.
Safety seat belt.
Question 23. These signs located on freeways are called
work zone markers. Route marker signs. Dynamic message signs. Crossroads indicators.
Answer.
Dynamic message signs.
Question 24. Talking on a cell phone while driving increases your chances of being in a crash by
2 times. As much as 4 times. 3 times. None of the above.
Answer.
As much as 4 times.
Question 25. If you turn from a high-speed, 2-lane roadway, you must. If you have traffic following you,
try to slow down as soon as possible. Try not to slow down too suddenly. Press on the brakes hard. Increase your speed.
Answer.
Try not to slow down too suddenly.
Question 26. Show parking spaces for persons with disabilities.
Red pavement markings. Blue pavement markings. White pavement markings. Yellow pavement markings.
Answer.
Blue pavement markings.
Question 27. Which of the following statements is true regarding making turns?
Always start from the rightmost lane. Always start from the leftmost lane. Start from the lane farthest to where you want to go. Start from the lane closest to where you want to go.
Answer.
Start from the lane closest to where you want to go.
Question 28. To avoid a head-on collision when you see an oncoming vehicle in your lane, you must
keep your steering wheel straight. Increase your speed. Steer right toward the shoulder or curb line. Steer left toward the median.
Answer.
Steer right toward the shoulder or curb line.
Question 29. A red arrow at an intersection indicates that
the turning traffic must proceed with the same speed. The turning traffic must slow down. The turning traffic must stop. The turning traffic must increase speed and turn quickly.
Answer.
The turning traffic must stop.
Question 30. What should you do if you are one of the first persons to come upon the scene of a collision?
Move your vehicle off the travel portion of the roadway. Stop. Get medical help for the injured. Notify the local police. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 31. When you are under emotional or physical stress while driving a vehicle, it is better to
drive fast and reach the destination as soon as possible. Start talking on the cell phone while driving. Use medication and drive. Stop driving or have someone else drive.
Answer.
Stop driving or have someone else drive.
Question 32. A yield sign indicates that a driver must slow down when approaching an intersection and, if a vehicle or pedestrian with the right-of-way is approaching from another direction,
be prepared to come to a complete stop. Be prepared to make a turn. Be prepared to make a U-turn. Be prepared to increase the speed.
Answer.
Be prepared to come to a complete stop.
Question 33. Are the mobile devices that are often used on some roads to give drivers an advance warning of construction zones?
Barricades. Vertical panels. Flashing arrow signs. Drums.
Answer.
Flashing arrow signs.
Question 34. Reference markers are mile markers placed along the outside shoulder to mark the edge of the roadway. They convey information to drivers about
the posted speed limits on the road. Their location on the interstate for navigation and emergency situations. Oncoming expressways. The condition of the interstate.
Answer.
Their location on the interstate for navigation and emergency situations.
Question 35. If you skid while hydroplaning, you should
press the brake pedals hard. Push down on the gas pedal. Release the accelerator. Switch off the engine.
Answer.
Release the accelerator.
Question 36. Who has the right of way when more than one driver arrives at a four-way stop?
The driver who signals first should be the first to go. The last driver to stop should be the first to go. The driver of the larger vehicle should be the first to go. The first driver to stop should be the first to go.
Answer.
The first driver to stop should be the first to go.
Question 37. This diamond-shaped sign indicates
a two-way road ahead, a right turn ahead, a one-way road ahead, a left turn ahead.
Answer.
A two-way road ahead.
Question 38. To prevent drowsiness and continuous driving on an interstate road, drivers must
keep shifting their eyes, change lanes frequently, use stimulants, talk on a cell phone.
Answer.
Keep shifting their eyes.
Question 39. Tailgating is the practice of
driving in blind spots, crossing a rail gate, following too close, making sharp lane changes.
Answer.
Following too close.
Question 40. Unless prohibited, drivers must use the three-point turn to
change lanes, turn around on a narrow street, make a left turn, pass another vehicle on a narrow road.
Answer.
Turn around on a narrow street. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.